Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. We're here again to bring some enlightenment to the world. Mm-hmm. And just a moment. Um, so let's go to start. We we're not gonna take in too long this story, but it's a true story though. Many years ago, um, I went to London. As you know, I live in England, but I don't live in London. I live in the northeast of Brazil, or the northeast of England, in Durham. Okay, and I went to London. Pardon me. I went to London, and I went to stay with a friend. And this friend, which I have met prior, was renting a bedroom in an apartment. The owner the owner of the apartment was renting her own bedroom. Hmm. And she was sleeping in the living room. I, people do whatever they do. It's not my business. So I went there, and my friend, she was very kind. I said to her, I said, I sleep on the floor. She said, no, you're going to sleep in bed with me. You're not going to go in this floor filthy. And I was like, okay. So we shared the bed, gente. It's quite normal in my culture where you come from to share the bed with somebody, okay? It doesn't mean sexual, right? Please put that in your head. Michael Jackson was right. Sharing the bed with somebody is the most wonderful thing you can do. But some psychotic think that sharing the bed is just sexual. Keep away from me, children of Satan. Anyways, so she said, we share the bed. You sleep to the left, I sleep to the right. I was like, okay. So I did whatever I had to do. Tourist. I was a tourist. I was just visiting London for the first time. I believe it was for the first time. And great. We went to sleep, And then the next morning, I noticed some some bite in this area here. I thought, oh, maybe it's nothing. I was spending only 2 nights or 3 nights. Anyways, I know in the last night, okay, I mentioned to her, said, I think I have been beaten in bed. She was like, oh no, actually there is some, she was like, there is some bichinhos in bed. There is some small creatures in bed, but it's nothing really. I was like, it's giving me like I couldn't stop itching. It was like horrible. And in the last night, I remember getting up very quick, because I could feel the bites. They were having a party on my body. What was bed bugs? Bed bugs. I thought, oh no. So me, no. I mentioned to the owner of the apartment, she said, did you sleep last night? I said, yes, but I got bit by bed bugs. And I showed her, and she was so embarrassed, because this was her bed, you know. And I had to tell her because, I was like, I didn't have to tell her, but I said, yes, but I got bit by last night quite a lot. Look, I even saw the so-called bed bugs. That was the first time I seen bed bugs. So I came home. I was quite happy to come home, far away from that bed, and the bed bugs biting me all the time. Told my ex-husband, that I was still married back then. Told him, show him, he was like, oh my goodness. But the good news is, because of that, no long after, the owner of the apartment got a new mattress, because it wasn't the bed, it's the mattress. Bed bugs, bugs like that, they live in a mattress, don't they? So, and my friend, oh, she got a mattress for the bed. I'm so happy. I have been called all sorts of names, especially blunt. Maybe I am. But if I haven't had the courage to tell what was wrong with the mattress, my friend was still probably sleeping in that mattress for as long as she had stayed in London, in England. So it was a good thing that I told the landlady, no, I didn't sleep very well. I didn't even mean to upset her, to tell her your bed is disgusting or anything. I just got her out of me, Yeah, but look, I've been beat all over since I got here. I showed her that she was like, oh no. She was like, oh. Listen. Sometimes takes only one person to realize she or he has to speak up for the whole, nation, or a whole kingdom, or a whole society. When we don't talk, no, I don't talk about everything all the time, but if we don't stand up for ourselves sometimes, nobody will. That's what the message today. If we don't stand up for ourselves, nobody will for us. It's a fact. Okay? I didn't stand up. I didn't mention that I was being devoured every night when I went to the bed by the bed bugs, because at first I thought it was my imagination. I thought maybe, I don't know, but in the morning, marks, And then on the third night, I saw the bugs. I think it was the third night, I saw the bugs, and I was like, run to the toilet, and made up fuss about it. And then the next morning, the owner of the apartment asked me, did you sleep well? No, really. I've been devoured by the bed bugs. I don't know, after she got a new mattress, actually a new bed altogether, Gente, first of all, if it's somebody mistreating you, stand up for yourself. Don't keep quiet, because make videos, write letters, I don't know, do something, but don't keep quiet, My friend, if I was my friend, I would have told the woman, oh, look, don't get me wrong, but but she said, oh, it's just a little things in bed, it's nothing. Bed bugs, really? What about if one, my goodness, maybe she was scared of the family. I don't know. I really don't know what she was thinking about. I really don't know. But I knew I didn't want to sleep another night in the bed bugs, in the mattress full of bugs. Ugh. So, things happen for a reason. Maybe the reason was for me to mention to the owner of the apartment, look, your mattress, the mattress that my friend is sleeping, has got bed bugs. Are you going to do something about it? And that's the way things is. Sometimes it takes somebody to do that. You don't have to be not all necessarily you. you know. So speak up, the arms of the enemy is very subtle. He knows, he doesn't know anything. She doesn't know anything. They think they do. God knows all. Let's not gonna give credit to low vibration entity. Okay? No, they don't know nothing. They operate, unknowingly. The only one who knows everything is Yahweh. Okay? He knows everything. The so-called enemy just operating unknowingly. He doesn't know nothing. He doesn't even know how the air operates through our body, our biological machine. That's how thick he is. Anyways, this video is gonna be short, so anyways, stand up for yourselves. Don't let anybody intimidate you, because that's what they want. They want to intimidate you. They want you to feel frightened, afraid, scared, all over the place. They are very chaotic. They are very a mess. Don't be the mess. You be the organizer, the purifier, the cleaner, the one that put things into perspective. You be the good guy. Let they be the bad guy. That's what they were programmed for. Nobody has time for bad guys. Even bad guys don't like bad guys. I told you, it is true. Okay? You should get to a point, nobody's gonna like a bad guy or a bad girl, okay? So let the bad people do what the bad people are doing, which is operating in darkness, in the deepest of darkness. You be the light. You be the the one that's going to lift up everybody. Okay? Okay. So don't get involved in what is not. Just a moment. Vamos beber pouco aqui. Don't avoiding getting involved in any situation that is not direct related to you. Okay? They are setting traps everywhere to see if they can catch the children of the Most High. Okay? So your job is to be alert. Okay? Remember, they don't have the knowledge that the Most High has. They are thick. Okay? But you being the intelligent one, you operate in the wisdom of the Most High. Okay? So be wise and don't worry about anything. Continue praying, continue telling Jesus, today consecrate to you, is yours. Operate in my life, get to know, let me get to know you better, even more fantastic, than before. That's what I say to Jesus. Me and Jesus, we are like this. Anyways, but that's a good story, isn't it? It is a true story, the bad books, okay? But like I mentioned to you, don't shut your mouth for injustice that is done to you, especially to you, okay? Don't share with somebody. Talk if you're going to a church. Talk in a church. If you're going to work, have a confidant, somebody that you can trust at work. Don't let injustice, take you away from your own purpose. Okay? All right. So That's the message for today. I hope you have enjoyed it. And then remember, the evil ones has to be doing what they have been designed to do. So okay, you have been designed to be good, so do good. God will love that. Okay, all right, so all the best. Bye.